Okay. Hello. Look, I'm in pink. I'm feeling pinky cheeky pinky. That'll help me. Hey, I almost want to put on these gloves. I was thinking, which is always an issue. The cat's like, "Are you gonna give me a treat?" Yeah, you just peed on my chair. Why would I give you a treat? Anyway, I was thinking we should be planking in pink. So we are going to plank. So you guys can get your planking position. Legs either open or closed. I'm a lady, so my legs are closed. However, if you are more comfortable as a woman with your legs open, by all means, I am not here to judge you. Anyway, so today's floor work day, which is why I don't have all the weight on. We're just like kind of easing up on our exercise today. I was trying to think, you know what? I don't know about these exercises. We do end up doing a lot of arm work, though. Did you guys notice that? I'm not in love with the lunges. I want to keep the plank and I want to keep the push-ups. That's all I know. That's the only thing I know. By the way, guys, we have 20 seconds left. This isn't that hard. It's only a minute. If you need to, come up and then come back down. 10 seconds. So I was trying to think, not necessarily easier exercises. Oh, windshield wipers. That's what we were thinking about doing. The only one, and we can drop those knees. Woo! The only one I know we're keeping is the plank what we just did and the push-ups. So, what I was thinking for windshield wipers is my cat. She just she wants me. I think she wants a treat. I don't know why. She wants a treat because she feels it's time. Did she do anything to deserve a treat? Absolutely not. But she's a cat, and you guys know cats, they get treats because they're cute, not because they actually have done something. So, I just don't know how well you guys are going to see. So what I was thinking about doing is windshield wipers. Now, I didn't want to give you guys a really weird view. Well, I guess I could have changed this up a little bit. Alright, that is not windshield wipers. Windshield wipers is in a position like this. And we're going to windshield wipe. Now, the farther down you can go, the better. So I'm going to start here or here. And I think that's going to be 1. And you're only using your abdominal muscles to do this. 2. My cat's like, you are nuts. 3. She's actually laid down next to me and started to purr. 4. 5. 6. Now, if you want to challenge, you can always put weight on your feet, on your ankles. I do have ankle weights. That was 6. Woo! 7. And guys, this is the first time we're doing this exercise. We might not do as many. 9. No, what was that? 8. Whew, wow. I'm like cheating. 7. You guys are supposed to be keeping me accountable. 8. Oh, goodness, kitty. 9. Oh, she's like, don't accuse me of what you do. It's the angle. 10. 11. 12. Woo. 13. 14. 15. And that's way more of an exercise than sit-ups. If I annoy her enough, she'll just go away. She'll come back though. She actually likes it when I do plank. She likes to lay underneath me. So, I didn't want them to do, see, here's the thing is, the worst thing you could do is neglect your abs. Glutes, kind of, you know. Glutes you can to a certain extent, arms, legs, you know. That eventually does get worked out just by the nature of the exercises we generally do. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to engage her little pillow though. So we're still staying on the floor, guys, because I really kind of want to make this a floor one. Now, I did like the windshield wipers. That was a heck of an exercise though, right? Wind. So I take notes. Aren't I annoying? Windshield wipe. Alright. So I think next up we'll do push-ups. So instead of, and we'll have the windshield wipers replace the lunges. So plank, windshield wipers, push-ups. Yeah, I'm just kind of taking it as is. I was also thinking about doing some kind of like arm, you know what I mean, spread. Well, I'll show you, but we probably won't do it. I'll probably go to push-ups because I don't have another day where I do push-ups, and that kind of bums me out. Now, what I was thinking about doing is taking the dumbbell and going like this, but it's probably better standing up, and that's probably why it feels so awkward. So it's kind of an ab, but it's kind of an arm. So why don't we get push-ups done? Because I keep forgetting them all the time. And it's like I have to cut it off before my time is up. Alright, so if you don't know or might be new, watching me or seeing me for the first time, I don't usually count the first one, sometimes they're not the first 2 push-ups. But I do go all the way down. I don't, if you want to be on your knees, you go right ahead. It's a good place to start. I find them actually more difficult. I always have. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a knee thing or what. I mean, sometimes I'll do this, where I'm crossing my ankles, and I'll stay on my knees and I'll do push-ups that way, but not typically. Alright. I have a cat at the end of my mat. If you see black and white, that is a kitty. And she decided to make herself known. Alright. Hi! Don't worry, I'm not counting this one, so. This is why I don't count the first couple, because I have to get myself situated. That was better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, now you guys are starting to see why you flip-flop. That was fun. So I'm liking that better. Where it's plank, windshield wipers, push-ups, sit-ups. I'm going to want the weight anyway. Right, kitty? Now I do owe, technically, I am trying to irritate her just a little bit. I kind of want her to move. So she might be yelling, but she's actually purring. I just dug my head into a purring chest. She's grumpy. She's on a new anti-anxiety medicine, and I just upped it. And I think all I did was piss her off. It's okay. Tomorrow's another day. Alright, I am staying with the 15 because I am going a little lighter today. And tomorrow we'll pick back up on the 20. I don't know about the 30. That 30, man, that was insane, wasn't it? I was telling people about it today like it was normal, but in reality, I'm still working on that 30. I'm not there yet, you know what I mean? Alright. Just our normal sit-ups. Going all the way back. Ooh, there's no cat there. I can move up a little bit. There is hair. Ugh. All the way to the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know I'm making this look easy, guys, but today was designed to be a lighter day anyway. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I know, I'm only at 17, I'm not at 25. Give me a sec. We are moving. We're rearranging some furniture here. Throwing the cat off completely. She's like, why did you just move my bed? Alright. We stopped at what, 17? $17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Woo! Alright, guys know why I did that, right? You know why I did that? Alright, let's get cat litter out of the butt crack. Pull up the pants. We're not trying to give a show. Apparently when I was praying on YouTube, I was hanging out a little bit. Enough where somebody had to say, you might want to put those away if you're reading the Bible. Just saying. I was like, oh, I am just falling out of my own shirt. Because before I was wearing a sweater like over it, like a cardigan. I didn't realize I was out as much as I was. Yeah. During a prayer live, I am hanging out everywhere. It wasn't on purpose. Whatever. I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be. Alright. And we're going up in the air, both glute, midsection, and the dumbbell. And up, and down, and up, and down. Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Nice, huh? Well, what I was thinking is those windshield wipers. We only did 15. And I don't know about you guys, but you know I'm not so much of a cheater. I hate feeling like I cheated myself. So, I'm going to wiggle on over. Yeah, but this is definitely way better. But I figured to also give us a break, since we were just using the dumbbell. Gives us a break against the dumbbell in our arms before we do a plank. So, let's get these. Now remember, we did, what, 15? So, we're only going to do 10, and then we're going to do our plank, and then we're going to do another 25. So, easy peasy, just side to side. 1, 2, 3. I feel like I'm getting a cramp in my foot. Woo! 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not gonna lie, guys, these are not easy. 8. But one of my exercises is all that easy. 9. 10. Woo! All right. Right? Cake? Easy? I don't know. I have men tell me all the time. And that's the humorous part. Being a small, petite woman, I have men tell me all the time how easy my exercises are. These aren't real men. These are men that find me competition, which is weakness. Because I am not athletically in competition with a man. It's like virtually, physically impossible. Just one of those things in life. All right, let's planky. Let's planky lanky. And that's not offensive against men or women. It's me personally. I'm a petite woman, and a petite man can physically take me anytime, and I understand that. And go. You're in your planky. It's only a minute, actually. This is way easier than mountain climbers, honestly. Yeah, once in a while you gotta give your body a little bit of a break. Not a huge, but that's why we have 2 days where we don't do weights. Make it a little bit easier on our bodies. We're mostly sticking to the floor. You notice how we're not really doing any standing exercises. Ooh, I'm just gonna have a little break there and come back down. Little breaks once in a while, no problem. We have just under 15 seconds. Woo! So much birdie. Less than that. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop your knees. Woo! Now, the sucky part is what we were just doing. We're about to go do 25. That's great that we did 10. We are making up for the other set that we didn't do. You know what? I thought about actually going live on TikTok too, but I don't know if I want to do that dual thingy. I feel for that, man. I post a lot of videos and I do not go live that much there at all. I go live here every day. Go live on YouTube every day. Alright. I think the more flesh you are, the easier this is. But I don't know, I tend to like rock. Anyway, so I'm going to start here. I have a vacuum cleaner. And I think I'm going to have to put that somewhere else. I'm very, very clumsy. So. 1. As my abs spread out. 2. Oh, I gotta back it up a little bit. I want to say 3, but I feel like I'm cheating. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. You know, guys, I am a wiggler. You want proof? All right. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. This is another one of those exercises where I don't love. 23, but they are really, really good for your abs. 24. And 25. Woo! And I'm feeling it, baby. Feeling it. All right. Remind myself that I'm doing push-ups next. This is probably one of my better routines, honestly. Although I did let my hair do whatever it wants. Should have kind of had a little bit more control over that. That's it. And don't feel bad for my cat. She was being annoying. She just peed on the chair, and yet she wants a treat. She'll get a treat, but not right after she peed on the chair. It's, you know, it's like, that chair actually has a lot of protection on it, so it's minimal damage. I just don't know what to do with her right now. Whatever. Anyway, let's do push-ups. That I know what to do with. It's kind of like 2 steps forward and 3 back situation, and that's where it's tough. Because she's like living the life of luxury right now. She's staring out the window. She purrs when she sleeps. You know what I mean? I don't know what else to do for her. And the vet doesn't either, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I don't know why. That set just felt hard. I'm just going to stretch. So a good arm stretch is try to make your arms as long as possible and just slowly guide them. So they're trying to go that way while you're pushing them the other way. I'm just stretching out. Back. I did a little bit of stretching right before I went live, but I didn't do like a whole lot. All right, we're on sit-ups, so let's flip over like a pancake. Grab that weight. Laying flat on my box. Grabbing my 15-pounder because today's a light day. Yeah, 20 pound. I think the 30 was too much yesterday, but definitely the 20 was good. All right, let's get our dumbbells up in the air. And unless you're not using one, and that's fine also, then try and put your hands behind your head. I'm going to touch the ground with the dumbbell. I'm going to go all the way to my toes. Ready? There we go. Very nice. 1. Really, you're not. 2. I think the cat just peed on the humidifier. That's what that beep was. What are you doing? Are you're not going on that thing, are you? Nope. Sorry, guys. It's the, she changed the fan speed. You were the little devil. She was standing on the humidifier, and I don't know if she peed on it or... All right, so this is 9 pounds of a crying little grumpy thing. To the toes and back. Like, if you guys hear that background noise, it's because she was stepped on the fan, and I don't have time to mess with it right now. She likes the fan to blow on her. Yes, that area. All right, where were we? 1, 2. Sometimes your weirdness just mesmerizes me. 3. Yeah, I know, I'm making it look easy today, so I don't have any weights on. 4. It's all right. Today's one of the only days I make it easy on me. 5. When I ended the live yesterday, I did like 5 different exercises. 6. Not just the round we had left. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. I think I'm going to turn that fan off because I think it's just going to give it too much noise. 13. Let me just finish the set. 14. 15. 16. You're going to go sit on the steps. 17. I don't think Daddy's home. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. Alright, let's get those knees up. I know I should get the fan, but it's not the end of the world. What she's up to. What are you up to, Pipsqueak? Alright, let's get our dumbbells ready. We're going to lift our midsection. Well, that fan's really blowing out. She's probably going to go right in there. Air irons. Her private parts. Anyway, dumbbells going up with our midsection. No, she's going to look at birds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Woo! I don't know about you guys, but my arms actually are the one that's crying. Not my glutes. Yeah. Not my abs. I'm just giving myself a quick little hug. You can always curl yourself in a ball. Maybe touch your ankles. Elbows together just like this. Do a little rocking. Now I'm going to lock my ankles though and release. And spin on up. I am going to turn that fan off, actually. I don't know what's going on over here. What are you doing? What did you do? Ah, there it is. Okay, I found it. Alright. Now that's better, isn't it? That sound? Sounds better. Sounds much better. Yeah, she stepped on the fan control. Whatever. I've had cats do worse. Alright, let me tuck my shorts in. Even though I'm going to lose my shorts anyway, because I always do. Alright, let's hit them floor. Let's plank it, baby. If you're not sure what a plank is, think of getting into a push-up position without pushing. And you're just going to stay there. Hey guys, and if you want to golf today, that's fine. You probably won't get a stomach cramp. We're not doing any of that kind of activity. It's Sunday. It's floor work day. We're floor work in pink. All right, let's get in position on. Now, I've started the timer, but you're more than welcome to come up like this to be in your plank. Just make sure your butt is down. The whole idea is you're supposed to be like a piece of wood and not a curvy one. Like a plank, but I'm bum. All right. I honestly prefer to stay down on my elbows because sometimes it hurts my wrists because I still work a lot with my wrists. Sometimes I do sides. We have 30 seconds left. Sometimes I'll just rotate going on my toes and on the palms of my feet and back again. 20 seconds. Easy peasy. Now, I like doing up and down, but I wiggle my hips way too much. I've seen the replay. I have the receipts. I look kind of ridiculous. I look like I'm trying to do a twist, not a plank. 3, 2, and 1. You can drop those knees. Woo! Easy peasy, right? The plank is not the hard part of the exercise, honestly. It's my adding and subtracting. You know why? Because I'm not in love with some of these exercises. I'm really not. And that's why I keep changing them. When I find the ones, I think the windshield wipers here. Because you notice we're with glute bridges, sit-ups, and the planks. Good. And then the push-ups I'd like to keep because I don't do them any other day. A woman should be able to do 11 consecutive push-ups. That's a good measure of health. A woman should also be able to lift at least 75% of her weight. I am about 120, 130 pound woman, and yes, I can lift 100 pounds. We tested it. And you'll be able to hold it for like, you need to be able to hold it for like a minute. Alright, so if you're wondering why I'm in this position, we are going to do windshield wipers. I'm just trying to get my wiggled butt into a spot where it's not going to unwiggle. So first, I'm going to go down over here. I got to move that vacuum cleaner. See, the vacuum cleaner's actually hitting the mirror, and that's why it makes me nervous. Anyway, and we're going to come back up, and we're going to windshield right across. Right? So that's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. You guys see how most of my body kind of stays where it is? 7. This is all my abs. 8. And remember what I said, one thing you don't want to cheat is your abs. I'm wiggling everywhere. Whew. Trying to get my butt from hitting this case. What was that, 12? 11? There we go. 12. So whenever I stop, I want to almost reset. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. Ooh, maybe I should hold this. 19. No, that's 19. There's a water bottle on the other side over here, and I keep kicking it. Water bottle on one side, 19. Vacuum cleaner on the other. I'm a mess, huh? 20. 21. 22. Remember, this was just a theory a couple days ago. 23. This exercise for us to do it like this. Because I didn't want to give you just a crotch shot. 24. 25. I'm going to do another full one. I feel like I cheated. Woo! 25. Okay. Pass out if you like. Ugh. Now, I just want to move the vacuum cleaner. I don't think you guys can see. I think you can see me move. Love this cat. Ooh. It's great. I want to watch the replay of this because I want to hear. All you hear in the background is the cat going "Rah!" every time I keep her from peeing on the chair. It's okay. I mean, what are you gonna do? We're back to push-ups. Back to the push-ups, guys. Just so you know, we're on like round 3. We only have one more set, and then we would have done 100 of everything. That actually sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah. See, and people think and I keep thinking my exercises are hard. They're actually really easy. Maybe those guys that troll me are right. Maybe my exercises are all easy. Huh? Think about it. All right. Plank position. Foot on hands. And we're going all the way down. I'm going nose to the mat. You know why? Do you need to poop? Is that what's going on? You were just walking funny. This is why my plank is so good, is because the cat likes to lay underneath me. No, 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 no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, just keep going, we're almost there, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You're on the mat I'm working on. She's yelling at me, guys. I feel like I owe one more. That's why I'm cracking up, because she's going, I'm telling you guys, dogs are great. I love dogs. But this cat is freaking hilarious. What worries me about her is this is her on an anti-anxiety medicine. Whew. We might go down a dose. I know, I'm touching you too much. But you're the one that wants to be like on top of me, don't you? Alright, I'm going the opposite way because, well, I have a cat between my legs. You understand. If you know, you know. What she wants is me to take a nap with her. That's really what's happening. And this is what happens when this cat does not get her way. Alright, dumbbell. You guys can see it kind of, it's going over my head. I'm touching the floor. And I'm going to my cat. 1. My toes, technically. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Don't give up now. 10. 11. 12. 13. There's something behind me. Woo! Ah! Woo! I just almost gave you birth. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. I touched her tail with my foot. 25. Yeah, I kind of cheated and brought the knees up, but I don't know if you guys heard that. My foot like grazed her tail and she's like, I'm going to put her to bed because she's just being a crabby patty. And then we're doing glutes. We're actually almost done this round. You realize how cranky you're just being? Got a nice little scar there. She's just being cranky. She does needs like absolutely nothing. It's the anti-anxiety. I think it's the anti-anxiety medicine. I upped it today. She's supposed to be on half a pill a day. She was on a quarter pill, and she was not like this. And now I put her on a half a pill. I might be going back down. All right. Whew. So just like this, back to where we were. Well, think about it this way. When we're done this, we have 75. We did 75, we have 25 left. We have one round. After I do these glute bridges, we have one round of everything, and that's it. So let's get our dumbbells ready. And we're lifting the weight with the midsection, just like this. Easy peasy, especially in pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Easy, right? Nice, easy set of glutes. Woo! Stretch it out, baby. Stretch it out. Maybe put your two hands in the air. Take the one wrist over the other. One hand over the wrist. And pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. And then the other one, I'm going to get the cat litter off my arm. Same thing, opposite side. And pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And relax. All right. Let me lock my ankles. And spin on up. Flip on over. It's plank time, baby. And let me get a drip sit. Told you guys, Cat just needs to go to sleep. Whatever's going on in her, she just needs to sleep it off. It's like an angry drunk. She's not overdosed. That's the most interesting part. All right, sit-up position, almost. Just like this. And I'm starting in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna, you know what? We didn't do any side planks today. I got stuff on my knees. Any side plank. That's okay. I really wasn't, I'm not in love with the side plank because I only do a plank for a minute at a time. If I did a straight 4 minutes, then we would do like a minute on one side, a minute on another side. You know what I mean? 30 seconds left. Last plank of the day. You can tell everybody then, you did 4 minutes of planks. If you did this whole exercise with me. 20 seconds. It is a full body exercise, if you can't tell. This is straining my abdomen that I can feel because we're working that. I feel this in my calves and in my shoulders. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop those knees. Woo! That felt good. It hurt, but it felt good. I want you to give yourself a high five. High five, high five, high five. You did anything today that you didn't do yesterday. You did something with me today. You deserve a high five. Or even just pat yourself on the back. Maybe take off some cat litter and purple yoga mat. Alright. Let me lay it down. Lay it down, baby. Don't mind my kneecaps. They're all full of purple. Whew. Look at the bruises. It's from work. It's the strap from my truck. When I go to strap stuff over, sometimes it swings down and hits me in the eye. Right there. Alright. We got this. We can do this, and after this, it's 20. We need 25 windshield wipers. We need 25 windshield wipers. That means we did 100 today. And it's the first day we did this exercise together. Alright. Let's go down. Up. Back. And over. 1. I think maybe holding here. 2. See, I don't have this exercise all figured out either. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. I don't know why I'm wiggling towards it. I feel like I kind of cheated on that one. Hold on. Woo! 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. Again, wiggling. If I didn't wiggle so much, we'd be alright, you know? Whoosh. But then it wouldn't be real. 18. Remember, that's what we want. We want the realness of it. That's apparently what you guys like. That's what they say anyway. That was 18. 19. Who needs perspective? 20. Next one. You ready for some perspective? 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 100 windshield wipers. Woo-hoo-hoo! High fives. She got up from her bed. Sorry to give you Tales of the Cat. Tales of the Cat by Diana. She was staring at a little bit. Just staring. Like, do I want to use this? What are you doing, Midnight? You alright, girlfriend? You okay? I have 2 exercises left, and then I'll give you a treat. Yeah, I know, you have cat litter all over everything. Me too. I have cat litter all over me. So. I know, you're coming back over. All cute. You're not mad anymore. Johnny, I'm not angry anymore. Alright. Woo! Are we ready for some push-ups? 25 of these would give us 100. That's all we need. Not bad. Not bad for a Sunday. I should have checked the time, but whatever. I go as long as I do. Facebook's cool about it. YouTube's cool about it. TikTok's a pain in my neck about it. Sorry. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 95, 96, woo, 97, 98, 99, 100. Whew. 100 push-ups. All right, let's flip over. Flip over like we're pancakes. Hey, listen, if you want to accomplish anything in life, it can only be done on your knees or on your back. You decide which one you're willing for. Whichever one you yourself are willing to do. You need to get on your knees, on your back, or just have a cat and she'll tell you. I know, but didn't I move you for a reason? What if I moved you there? What if you just moved there? She's, this is her being very, this is her medicated. Can you imagine when she's not? Alright. I'm fighting her for it, and I really should just let her have her way. Because she's a cat, and let's face it, she just really wants to be close to me. Notice how she's not like freaking out because I'm pulling her close to me? Yeah, that's not the problem. It's when I'm pushing her away from me. Now, I'm going to go up to do a push-up. She's going to lay down behind me. So, notice how I'm not making it an excuse for me not to work out with the cat. I'm just finding ways to work around it. Is that too close for you, baby? Is that too close? So, there is a will, there is a way. Sometimes we just have to modify exercises before you can get to be where you need to be, you know? Think about it. All right, we're going up, and I'm losing my spot. 1, I'm going to get on your tail, and I'm going to feel bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I'm not going to count that one because I was wiggling a lot. 12, 13, 14, 15, I'm chuckling because she's like happy as could be because she's right next to me. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. She's starting to fall asleep even. 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. All right, guys, I am going to give this cat a bit of a break, and I'm going to scoot down and let her have that upper area. I think she was happier because she was right here. So when I was landing really close to her face. She didn't purr, but she was making eyes at me. Every time I looked over at her, I was getting the whole, like, lovebird eyes. She's tired. It's her nap time. Why she insists on staying up with me, I have no idea. I think it's because she wants a treat. All right, where did I put that dumbbell? Now, tomorrow, guys, we're back to our regular exercises, which are a little bit more intense, and I will be wearing the weights. I hope it's at 4. I'm going to try and aim for 4. Work on Mondays and Tuesdays tend to be a little helter-skelter. So, just Monday and Tuesdays, that's it. All right. Monday should be easier. Tuesday, I don't think so. All right. Get our bells in the air like we just don't care. We're going to bring it back down so we're evened out. Glutes and dumbbell at the same time. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. You still alive? All right, guys, make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Now, what I do after I exercise live with you guys is I take a nice hot shower. And that's what I will be doing as soon as I cool down. I'm just stretching out my entire body, making me very, very long. And then I'm going to come up, and I'm going to tell you guys that, remember, and as always, and be good to, wow, my hair's atrocious, be good to one another. Amen? Think about it. Have a great Sunday, guys. God bless.